Uncle Swinney back with Belle Automata. Let's sit back in the game.
I was wearing it from the day I was booted up, and I've only ever had it replaced once. But to wear something different every day seems like such a treat.
Oh, goody.
Well, if you love clothes so much, why don't you design them?
What a novel concept!
Me? Design clothing? I mean, I couldn't.
Couldn't
Why
or
not?
can't?
You love clothing, and you just said you've been sketching ideas instead of coming up with new inventory. Why not just make that your inventory?
It's so crazy it could work! Well, I can't see any of them, so I'll have to take
It's
your word for
just-
it.
I've never made clothing before. Mended clothing, yes, but making it of my own originality? Never.
You're talented. And just because you've never tried something doesn't mean you can't. A part of being human is being able to learn and adapt.
And your point is?
Quentis, I'm not human.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Sorry. I know you don't have to be human to do that. I just meant that you can learn and adapt too. Forget I said the human bit. I really put my foot in my mouth this time, didn't I?
Do you have feet? Or
Look.
legs?
I believe in you. Not because you're sentient or because you're good at weaving. Not because I think you're like a human being. And honestly, if I made you feel that way, then I can only say how sorry I am and, well, how much I like you as you are. What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Nothing but
Come on,
bubbles!
I know you better than that.
I was wondering when you were going to chime in, May.
I was just thinking. Thank you for listening to me. I am happy that you accept me.
Of course. Pep talks are essential, I think. Even I need them from time to time. What else?
I was similarly hoping that one day you would find peace in who you are rather than trying to change. I know you have the right to choose how you look, and I don't want you to think that I don't support you. I just want you to know that if you change yourself, I hope it's for you, and not for your parents' approval, or even to become heir unless that's what you really want to do.
I see. Thank you for your honesty.
Well, in complete honesty, but it's better than nothing. Or an outright lie.
Anyway, I'll upload my sketches to our virtual space so you can see them.
Got it. I'll meet you there.
He's strangely adorable.
I never get to see you work with my eyes. This is the closest thing I could get to you, so I chose it.
May. It's just holograms. They're green for one thing. Your point is?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Sorry.
She lives in her head.
So, I'm excited to see what you've got.
Well, are you alright? I am the footsteps that are approaching.
Hey, Diego?
Hi. I've come to bother you.
Well, I'm sorry to say it, but you're failing.
Finally, someone who's honest about surprise conversations.
Oh? Am I really?
Yep. After all, it's hard to bother a friend, isn't it? Thanks for helping me brainstorm gifts. Quentis loved what I made for him.
Yes, we were discussing it earlier, Victor and I.
What?
Are you in love with him?
That's a different route.
I certainly like him as a person, but I don't think Quentis would lower himself.
Lower himself?
Humans look down on machines. Even if I were to fall in love with him, which I haven't, I'm not sure he would have me.
He would have you. He's a good
What
kid.
makes you feel that way? You're a kind android, and the two of you spend so much time together. I wouldn't be surprised if something blossomed between the two of you.
We spoke, and Quentis would rather face death than be a cyborg forever.
He said that? I see. I guess it's hopeless then.
You two don't understand anything.
Oh, and you do? Mr. Blue Peacock? Yeah, I don't see the resemblance.
You were both commissioned into your bodies. You don't know what it's like to change forms against your will, and have to adjust to those new circumstances, for better or for worse. If I could have my virtual life back, and the process was dangerous, I'd still do it, because that original form is how I view myself. Maybe it has nothing to do with his relationships, and everything to do with how he views himself.
Yeah, I suppose
I
you
don't
could
know.
know.
This procedure he mentioned, it's so dangerous. If he were to die, something were to happen to him. I couldn't handle it. Not again. Humans are so painfully fragile.
Maybe you can tell him that. I'm sure he'd love to hear it, Bluebird.
Or else it could crash and burn and more or less blow up in your face.
Diego, no blunt honesty.
Gee, thanks for your constant optimism, Diego.
And Zephyr, think of a better nickname than Bluebird. Evie Strawberry. Something involving strawberries. She has pink hair, pink eyes, pink Tron lines, and green highlights on her dress.
who's joined the party.
The gang's all here. Da 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 da. The gang's all here. Da, 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 da,
Are you
da, da.
busy?
A little, yes. What's wrong?
Oh, a card. Ah, what to do on a rainy day? Oh. Well. That's unexpected.
If it were my choice, I wouldn't leave the mental welfare of the young master to a stranger. But I am not as foolhardy as Master Roman.
Thank you for letting me know, Victor. Okay, let me just put my books away.
We can do that for you.
We?
Yes, you. Referring to the two of you. Which one of you is Laurel and which one is Hardy? Does it even matter that I've only seen them in 2 episodes
Quentis,
of
are you alright? I haven't
new
heard from you today.
Scooby-Doo movies?
I don't know what's wrong, but you're free to talk to me anytime, you know?
Come on. Quentis, open
I'll leave you
the
alone.
door. Let her in.
Quentis?
I got another message from my parents.
Was it about washing behind your ears?
What did they say?
They confirmed to me what I've known all along. They'd rather see me dead than alive as a monster in a metal case.
Did they say that to you?
They may as well have.
Okay.
I don't view you that way, Quentis.
That means a lot to me. Really, it does. But it's not enough.
Let her in. Da da da.
Just want to be normal again.
Let her in. Da da da.
I'm sorry for the way you've been treated, Quentis. But I want you to know that whatever decision you make, I support you. I have to admit, when I think of how much you must hate being a machine, it hurts because I am a machine. But it's
Are
not
you
about that, is
sure?
it? So I'll help you where and however I can.
Thank you.
What did they say to you then?
Remember I told you that the science for Relife's mission goal is to restore cyborgs back to humanity, and there's been a breakthrough?
Of course.
Well, I thought about what you said. This surgery is dangerous, and I was sure I couldn't be the first person they've approached about it. I looked into the company data, and guess what?
How many skeletons are in the
There's
closet?
a 45% chance of me surviving the transfer. I know because the volunteers they tested on had more brain deaths than successes.
That was a lucky guess, May.
They think that because I'm more machine than most, I'd survive, but I feel lost and uneasy. I said I didn't know if I would do it or not, and I meant that. But I have a chance to get my life back and prove my parents wrong. I'm not someone they can just abandon and forget about. I'm a machine, but I'm a man too.
Why does that make me think of comic books? Probably nothing important anyway.
I can't influence you either way. I know that, but... I'm frightened, Quentis. I'm frightened of losing you, like I lost Olympus.
This is kind of a sad story.
I care about you too much, Quentis.
Yeah, it is melancholic, May.
I care about you too. I hate that my parents asked me to do this, but you know what? I hate myself more for wanting to go through with it.
Yeah, self-loathing never
I'd
makes sense.
love to greet you with my own eyes.
Veteran.
It just sounds so dangerous. I'm worried you'd be risking your life for no reason. Still. All I can say is, please decide carefully. And if you do go through with it, please come back.
Is everything all right?
I'm fine. Sorry.
No, you are not fine.
Just know that I accept you. And I know that's not enough, but I also know that I'd rather have my dear Quentis at my side than CEO Quentis.
But
You insisted
CEOs make
before
lots
that
of
you're a
money.
monster, but I won't believe it. Being a cyborg is not the same as being a monster. Society is wrong for abandoning you. Your parents treated you terribly, and they are wrong for dangling their approval in front of you like some sick game. I would never, could never hurt you that way.
Then... I haven't decided whether to do it or not. But in case I do, I want you to have seen my face. Just in case I come back different. Just in case I don't come back at all.
Hey, calm down.
Quentis? May I make a request then?
Anything.
But it will cost
Accompany me to the
$50.
Rose Garden. We never get to speak there.
I'm a little afraid.
Don't worry, it's just
here for you.
roses. Nothing from the Mushroom Kingdom.
What is going on here?
Eek.
You, come with me.
Oh boy. What a red herring! And I know red herrings!
Just what were you about to do?
Exactly what it looked like. I was going to go in his room and walk with him to the rose garden.
Let it be, Victor. She hasn't done anything wrong.
I beg your pardon. Young Master, one of my primary directives is to ensure that you are protected and well taken care of. Exposing yourself to the outside world could be traumatizing at worst, and highly unpleasant at best.
I disagree. Most humans are exposed to the outside world and no harm comes to them. Besides, we were only going to the garden.
Yes!
Most humans aren't the Young Master.
Of course they
If you
aren't.
cannot abide by the rules, then you ought to be removed from this house.
Victor, stop it. You'll frighten her.
Roman wouldn't allow it.
If he believed you were endangering Quentis as I do, then he certainly might.
Don't you dare, Victor.
Victor, come to my room. I need to speak with you in private.
Don't make me shave you.
Now.
Right away.
I've really done it now, haven't I?
Wait, what tapestry? I thought you were working on clothes. Ciao, Bella.
Did I overstep my bounds? Quentis is the one who invited me in. I can't let Victor's anger distract me from my goal. To befriend Quentis.
Plus, he is probably very annoyed right now with Victor.
Are you there?
I am Quentis.
Good. I've been looking for you. I'm sorry about Victor. He's not really pleased with me at the moment, but you don't have to worry. You're always welcome here.
Am I able to see you still?
I'm sorry. I'm going to speak with my brother first about it. I do want to see you, but there's so much more to this than you can possibly know.
Is there?
I see.
Have I upset you?
You are a very
No,
anxious
not
robot.
exactly. I guess I wonder when I'll be someone you can trust too. Of course, I don't want to rush you, but I do want to have some part of your life.
You are a part of my life. In fact, I was going to wait until our time together to present something to you. But I can do it now.
Oh?
Hey, they're just going to eat a bit of fruit. It's not that big of a deal.
Yes, it's another poem.
That joke is
I'd like
not
to read it to you
funny!
face to face in our virtual space, if that's okay.
So says me, the puppet
It's beyond
penguin!
okay. I'll meet you in the virtual room.
Hello. What's all this then?
You're here. Thank you for coming.
Quentis?
Wait a minute. So...
I'm not really here, you know.
Wait,
I know,
the
I
ghosts
just-
are
I wanted you to trust me with your real
completely
face for so
confused
long.
here. Don't look at me, I didn't design this game.
Well, what do you think?
Your face. It's perfect, mathematically speaking.
Oh, of course. Just mathematically.
No, May, I don't know if that's a good thing either.
I could stare at it all day, measuring its proportions.
Yes, it's a robot thing. Good to know.
Maybe you should be a poet instead. That was quite a line.
Oh, I know nothing about poetry. I was just saying what I meant from the deepest recesses of my heart core.
I'm going to read my poem now, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Go for it, please.
A living ghost in the machine am I. She fills my world with color, care, and light. Though unseen, like a cloud hidden by sky, to be without her was truly a fright. I never thought that I would see her face, nor would she ever lay her eyes on mine. We grew together, roses in a vase, and soon our thoughts would start to intertwine. She was a round pearl, her smiles were gems, a treasured soul who outshined all the rest. Perfect were her neat stitches and her hems. Tapestries she wove were nothing but the best.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, there's no final couplet?
It's not finished.
I see. I hope you can figure it out. That poem was beautiful.
Oh, not again. Voice synthesizer troubles yet again.
Well, I have some good news as well. You finished your tapestry.
Can we
I'll bring it on our
see
date.
this tapestry? As in, not just
Date?
let's put it in the
Date.
in the window here. Date.
Date. Noun. A social or romantic appointment or engagement. I admit I was leading on the latter interpretation.
God, something is off.
Have I misinterpreted?
Not at all.
When should we meet together?
Roman's supposed to visit in a few days. Why don't we meet together then? We can continue where we left off.
Wonderful, you crazy kids.
All right, I'll disconnect then, and I'll see you in your room later. I'll talk to you soon then.
Aureve! a sucker for this sort of thing. Not gonna lie. Yes, May, you've made that abundantly clear. Since it started. Anyway, that we are out of time. See? This has been Uncle Swinney with Belle Automata. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification icon. Check out my Patreon, Nova Phoenix, for early access and ad-free content, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.